about Malaysian national animal, the Malayan tiger. As you all know, we see a lot of Malayan tiger symbol everywhere, such as Proton, Maybank, and Royal Malaysian Police. But did you guys know that Malayan tiger is actually one of the most endangered species in worldwide? Without further ado, let's dive through. Malaysian tiger is one of the tiger from a specific population known as Panthera tigris jacksoni, which is a type of tiger subspecies that are native and peninsular to Malaysia. Did you guys know, compared to different tiger, this Malayan tiger appears to be one of the smallest tiger in our mainland. Their length can go up to 10.5 feet and their weight can go up to 660 pounds. Unfortunately, this type of tiger appears to be in an endangered species. So why is it an endangered species and how can we do to prevent it from being an endangered species anymore? If you want to know more, stay tuned to the end of the video. Next, we go to biological characteristics of Malayan tiger. They have bright orange coat with black stripes, which help them to stay hidden while hunting in deep rainforests. The Malayan tigers are carnivorous mammals. They mainly hunt deer, wild boar, and sometimes smaller animals like monkeys. Have you guys ever thought about their lifestyle? This type of tigers are solitary and territorial, which means they prefer to live and hunt alone. They even mark their territory with sand and scratch on the trees. When it comes to size, male are heavier than female. On average, male weights are between 100 to 120 kilograms, while female 75 to 100 kilograms. And here is something interesting. For reproduction, female tigers usually will give birth to 2 to 4 cubs after pregnancy of 3 to 4 months. Then, the babies will stay with their mom for about 2 years before living their own life.
Did you know that Malayan tiger is truly special as it can only be found in Malay Peninsula and the southern part of Thailand? You cannot find it anywhere else in the world, which makes it one of the most Malaysia's iconic animals. In our country, these tigers prefer living in tropical rainforests, so places like Taman Negara, Endangered, and also Belum Temenggong are their natural habitats. So why these places? This forest actually provides everything they need, like shady trees to hide and stalk their prey, rivers for water, and also plenty of food like deer and wild boar. So in other words, Malayan tiger is an endemic species. It belongs here, and its survival depends on the forests of the Southeast Asia.
So basically, what is ecosystem? Ecosystem is the foundation of life on Earth. They provide us with life-sustaining services, often called ecosystem services. From the air we breathe, the water we drink, to the food we eat, all of these come from healthy ecosystems. They also serve as a habitat for wild plants and animals, giving them shelter, food, and a place to thrive. Without ecosystems, biodiversity would not exist, and many species, including humans, would not survive. Ecosystems also help control essential ecological processes and make life possible. For example, they are actively involved in the recycling of nutrients between living organisms and the non-living environment. This recycling ensures the resources are constantly renewed and reused. So, as we see, protecting ecosystem is not just about maintaining cycles or food chains. It is also about saving species that are on the brink of extinction. For example, in Malaysia, the Malayan tiger is now critically endangered. With fewer than 150 left in the wild, their survival depends directly on the health of our forests and ecosystems. If the forest disappears, so will the Malayan tiger. The Malayan tiger is more than just a symbol of strength and pride for our nation. It is a reminder of the fragile balance of nature.
By protecting our ecosystems, we are giving endangered species like the Malayan tiger a chance to survive and thrive. So let us act responsibly, protect our environment, and ensure that future generations can still witness the beauty of the Malayan tiger running free in our forests.
Today, Malayan tiger is listed as critically endangered species with less than 150 left in the wild. The reasons behind this are quite worrying. First, we have habitat loss. Rainforests are being cleared due to agriculture, palm oil plantation, and also new development. Imagine being forced out of your own home. So that's what exactly happens to these tigers when its forest disappears. Second, there's poaching. Even though it is illegal, tigers are still hunted for their skins, bones, and also body parts, which are then sold at the black market with extremely high prices. Third, there's a decline in prey. As forests shrink, animals like deers and wild boars, which are the tiger's main diet, are slowly disappearing too. So when there is not enough food, tigers become weak or are forced to move closer to human areas. This will lead to the fourth problem, which is human-wildlife conflict. So sometimes, hungry tigers will enter villages and attack livestock. When this happens, people see this as a threat and kill them in return. So all of these problems combined are pushing the tiger to extinction. If nothing is done, we will lose these incredible animals, not just from Malaysia, but also from the world.
Therefore, government initiative, non-profit work, as well as industry should collaborate and support each other in order to prevent more threats that comes towards Malayan tiger. First of all, we can do a legal protection under the Malaysian Wildlife Conservation Act 2010. And next, we can also do an anti-poaching which involves rangers, police, army, as well as NGO.
This will prevent unnecessary poaching, loss of habitat for Malayan tiger, as well as prey depletion. With this way, we can prevent any hunter from coming towards Malayan tiger and hunt them for the sake of their own profit.
Of course, we as a public voice can also help with this. We can spread awareness about the endangered of Malayan tiger, and then through social media or face-to-face. This way, there are more people that know about the endangered of Malayan tiger. Imagine if a lot of people know about the endangered species of Malayan tiger and how it will affect Malaysia dearly. Of course, they will do something in order to prevent them from extinct. The bare minimum they can do is through donation towards the more reliable authorities. For example, we have WWF Malaysia, which is a Malaysian organization that helps with the endangered of Malayan tiger. So with true donation, we can also help them to provide more necessary camping equipment and protect Malayan tiger more efficiently through supply.
The Malayan tiger or Harimau Malaya is a national symbol, but sadly, it is now critically endangered. To enhance the conservation activities, there are three main actions that we must focus on. First, we need a stronger law enforcement, which is one of the biggest threats to the tiger survival. What is poaching? Poaching is an illegal activities, hunting, catching, or killing the wild animals. By enforcing the strict laws, increasing patrols, and using modern tools such as camera trap and drone, illegal hunting can be reduced, giving the tiger a safer environment. Second, public awareness is very important. Many people today don't realize how close the Malayan tiger is to their extinction. Through educational campaigns in schools, social media, and ecotourism, we can inspire the Malaysians to value the tiger and understand its roles in keeping our forest healthy. When people care, they are more likely to protect. Third, we must reduce deforestation. Tigers need a wide space of forest to survive. Yet, large part of their habitats are being destroyed. By controlling the logging activities and protecting natural forests, we can give the tigers the space to live and breathe.